Hello friends, welcome to this LeanFT lesson. In this lesson we will learn how to integrate your LeanFT test with the Jenkins and TeamCity Continuous integration servers. So let us start with the Jenkins server. So here you will notice that I have got the Jenkins server running, and I have also created one Visual Studio build for running the LeanFT tests. So let me just explain you how you can configure that particular build. So if you click on the configure button over there, you will notice that I have used some steps specific to the Visual Studio project. So each build or the build project in the Jenkins starts with the project name. Here we have given the project name, and then next you have to give the source code management, like the repository where your repository URL where your code is residing, like tests and the Visual Studio solution. So I have given here the Git repository that is on the GitHub, and also provided the user and password to access that particular repository. Here I have specified the branch. You can also add or delete the branches, and next you can also give the build triggers, but I haven't given any build trigger because I'm gonna run that build manually. But you can also definitely give the build triggers for your build. And here is the main important part of the particular solution or this particular build configuration. So here I have given the build file as SLN, and in this MS build I have added the solution file. So it will build that solution file after downloading it from the repository, and after building the project it will create the DLL file, and I have added this MS test step over here, and for the test files I have provided this DLL file. So our LeanFT tests are in this particular DLL file, and result file name, so we have to specify the result file name as well where the results will be stored. So that is pretty much the steps that you have to design or configure for running the LeanFT tests. Make sure that you on your server or the build agent your LeanFT engine is running or accessible, and that's it. You have to just run this build by clicking on the run button. So I'm gonna just explain you how you can start this build. So you can click on build now as well from here, or from the dashboard also you can run that build. So the build is running. This is flashing this globe. So to view what is happening in that build, like the console output, you can also click on this particular links, and then it will show the console output for that particular build in here. So it will first of all pull the repository, like it is pulling that data or the project from that repository, and then build that using MS build, and then finally, as you can see, it is building that project, and then finally it will execute the tests. So that is how you can execute the project Visual Studio LeanFT project in Jenkins. And next is you have to, I will show you how you can execute your steps in TeamCity. So I'll start the TeamCity server. So I'm gonna close this Jenkins process so that it will not degrade the performance of my system, and I'll also make sure that TeamCity agent is running. So TeamCity agent is running. So let us go to the TeamCity server over here, and it is still loading. So in the TeamCity as well, you have to add the build configuration for the LeanFT Visual Studio project. In there you will have to add the two build steps, MS build and MS test, and the similar configuration you will have to give like the one we have given in the Jenkins. So as you can see, this TeamCity server is up and running now, and I have also configured one Visual Studio project over there, and I will explain you how you can configure that one. So if you click on this on the right hand side, you will find that is edit project settings. Before that, there is in this project there are 3 builds, so I will just explain you this build. So if you click on the edit settings for this build, it will open that build configuration page. In here, in the general setting, you can give the project name, build configuration name, and counters settings. Here in the version control settings, you have to give the repository URL. You can add new VCS root for this particular build configuration by clicking on this button. So right now I have already added that particular Git repository, And then in the build steps, this is the most important part. Here I have added two steps, that is MS build and Visual Studio tests. And in the MS build step, I have added this build file as this one, targets default and execute if all previous steps finished successfully. So it will just build the solution file, and then it will run the tests using MS test engine. We have also given the assembly file here, and that's it. So to run this particular build, we can just click on run, and then it will start running the build on this particular agent. So as you can see, it is running over here on the right hand side. To view the log, you can click on that link. As you can see, repository resources transfer. So it has downloaded the repository from the server. In this build log tab, it displays everything, like what steps it is doing. So right now it has done MS build, and then it will now execute the MS test. So that is how it will execute the LeanFT tests as well in that particular project. So that is how you integrated the LeanFT with two servers, continuous integration servers, Jenkins and TeamCity. In the similar way, you can also configure the LeanFT Visual Studio project in the other builds, continuous integration servers like Bamboo as well, using the same steps like MS build, MS test. So that's it about how you can integrate LeanFT with continuous integration. Thanks for watching this video.
Hi friends, if you find this video useful, please hit like button, and for more videos, please subscribe to my channel, and also visit www.softforce.org for more tutorials and updated videos. Thanks for watching my video.